story of the Old Humble Distilling Company starts with a glass of beer, like most good stories do. This was homebrew beer me and a buddy of mine made way back 20-some years ago when we originally had the first idea of opening up a brew pub with the stuff we made. And we went from homebrewing beer to homemaking wine to wine tastings and into whiskey tastings. And those whiskey tastings imparted a passion for whiskey and a love of whiskey. And that's pretty much when I decided that we were gonna make some whiskey here in Humble, but not just any whiskey. Because I could buy just any whiskey off the store shelves. I wanted to make the best damn whiskey that you can't get yet. That was the goal. That's always been the goal. And now we're really at the point where we're able to start to realize that vision. Last couple of years, I've spent fighting and clawing and scratching to get our whiskey on store shelves all across the state of Texas. And now we're at the point where we're ready to ramp up production. We have one major piece of this distillery that we need to finish building, and that's where you can help us. I'm trying to raise money through Mainvest in order to finish construction of this build out for the distillery. We need to put in this tasting room to really finish this vision up. So what we have here is the heart of the whole process. The key to the thing is the water that we use. We collect rainwater from the roof of our building right over here on the other side of this wall. It goes down through a reverse osmosis and UV filtration system on the other side of that wall, and then comes back through our reverse osmosis filter and into our storage tank where we collect the water and hold it for use in our whiskey. And that's what makes it crisp, clean, and refreshing. The next part of the process is where we take our grains, run them through our own grain mill here, put them into our pot, combine it with that water, and then where we turn the grains into the mash that will ferment and distill and make the best damn whiskey, period. Once we're done with the fermentation and distillation process, the whiskey comes out of our stills and into our bright storage tanks, where we will store it until we have enough to put in the barrels. Each full run through our pot stills will give us about 10 barrels of whiskey in our 5-gallon barrels, and we can run our stills about twice a week. Once the whiskey's done aging, we'll take the barrels out, drain them into our filtration tanks. Then it goes from our filtration tanks into our filter, where we filter it 3 times, and then run it from the filter into our bottling machine, where we'll fill up the bottles, then label them, get them ready to ship out to the stores where you can enjoy them. So that's all what makes the whiskey happen and what makes the distillery work. But what makes the distillery worth coming to is the rest of what we're going to do. And that's what's over here. This is going to be our tasting room. We're gonna have a stage over there where you can have local musicians and local artists performing live for folks here who are enjoying our spirits, not just the whiskey that you can get in stores, but limited run spirits that you can't get anywhere else, that you can only get here. We'll have the bar roughly right about here. We'll have an office and storage space back there. You don't even need to worry about that because that's the boring part where the work gets done. But this, we'll have local artists work on the walls that are showcased on a rotating basis, and folks coming to perform for us, regular events. This is what's gonna finish the distillery right here. So really we can ramp up our production and bring our bourbon to the entire state and the entire country, and really grow this operation into a full-scale, full-time distillery based right here in my hometown of Humble, Texas. That's why I'm asking for your help. That's why I'm trying to raise this money through Mainvest. Our $100,000 minimum raise that we're looking for will get us the equipment we need and help us finish our build out. And then beyond that, we'll be able to hire a distiller's assistant, we'll be able to hire a marketing assistant, we'll be able to hire the people to help finish bringing this distillery up to the next level and really execute this dream. And you know, not only will you get the return on your investment, but at a $1,000 contribution, you'll get a 7-year membership to our Roughneck Social Club. That Roughneck Social Club membership gives you VIP access to our distillery, our tasting room. You never have to pay a cover charge. You get first shot at limited spirits here at the distillery, special runs, experiments that the distiller tries out. At the $5,000 level, you get your name on the wall of honor here at the tasting room, in addition to that membership to the Roughneck Social Club. And then at $15,000, you and 3 friends get a VIP invitation to our celebratory barbecue dinner, done right here, Texas style, all you can eat, most of what you can drink. But you and 3 friends will be able to come to that party, and we're gonna do it upright. Because what I've learned over the years is great whiskey tastes fine by itself. It's great by itself, it's great in a cocktail, it's great on the rocks, it's great neat, but it's always better with friends. It's always better with people that you can share a bottle with, share a glass with, and that's the whole point of this thing. Open up this tasting room so we can have people here together again. And I appreciate the support. Thank you.